All right, here we go. So I imagine some of you have already seen it. Before we dive into the assignment, are there any questions about anything? Nothing about Victorian history or economic engines, anything? All right. So, if you haven't seen it, I wanted to have an in-class assignment, so today is work on your computer. I would encourage you, you're certainly not required, I'd encourage you to the extent you're inclined to work on this with someone else. And if you, 2 or 3 or hopefully not 30 of you all work on the same thing, just make a copy and turn in one. I'm not checking to see that it's unique or anything. Again, it's just a way to get you familiar with GPL. I don't have the submission up yet, but let me say it now, that I will get it up, is that you need to develop your game over the weekend. Okay? So use this assignment as a way of going, aha, I now understand GPL, and then give me the next $1 million Pac-Man on Tuesday. All right? Okay. So I'm not going to read all these to you. It's basically walking you through several steps to create something. And then I have down here near the bottom are some challenges that are a little bit more difficult, but really step up the coolness factor of what you're producing here. And then here's a submission. Let me see what I have for the due date of this. What's today? 24th. So ideally you get most of it done in class today, but it looks like I have till end of day tomorrow for you to get this turned in. I do have a demonstration to show you of what it looks like if you do it, including the challenges. Alright, so this is doing a sine wave, I believe. And we have the number of periods here for it to stretch across this window. If I use my up arrow, the number of periods should increase. So if I go 1, 2, 3, now we end up for 4 periods per transit across the window here and back. So a lot of the challenge parts at the very end are kind of creating this neat tail rather than it being a single ball that's moving. So that's what the challenge is comprised of, is doing that, and then I go down to 3 or 2 periods. So that's the output if you get all the challenges done. That's about all I have to say. If there aren't any questions, go ahead and have at it, and I'll be sitting up here.